Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and South Korean President Moon Jae-in to inaugurate world's largest mobile phone factory at Noida in Uttar Pradesh this evening. Korean Trade Minister says the visit to the manufacturing site is the first step in the direction of Make in India policy initiative. Status of Institution of Eminence granted to IIT Delhi and Bombay and IISc Bangalore. National Company Law Tribunal upholds Tata Sons 2016 decision of sacking Cyrus Mistry as chairman. Heavy rain lashes Mumbai and its neighbouring areas, disrupting normal life. In Wimbledon, India's Divid Sharan and his Kiwi teammate Artem Sitak to play in pre-quarter-finals of men's doubles this evening, and semi-final stage of the FIFA World Cup begins tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and South Korean President Moon Jae-in will visit the Samsung plant at Noida in Uttar Pradesh this evening, where they will inaugurate the world's largest mobile phone factory. With the beginning of this new mobile manufacturing plant of Samsung, India's Make in India and Skill India initiatives will get a major push in the country. On the second day of his four-day visit to India, South Korean President Moon Jae-in will attend the India-Korea Business Forum in New Delhi today. He will visit the Gandhi Smriti with Prime Minister Modi. Earlier, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj called on the visiting dignitary this morning. MEA spokesperson Ravish Kumar in a tweet said the two leaders held positive discussions on further elevating the special strategic partnership by expanding ties across several sectors. Mr. Moon, who is accompanied by his wife Kim Jong-suk, arrived in the national capital last evening. More from our correspondent.
The new 35-acre Samsung Electronics facility can manufacture nearly 120 million mobile phones annually. In June last year, the company had announced a 5,000 crore rupees investment to expand the Noida plant and to double the production. Mr. Moon will be given a ceremonial reception at the forecourts of Rashtrapati Bhavan tomorrow. He will hold delegation-level talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A number of agreements are expected to be signed after the talks. Both leaders will also address CEO's roundtable. He will also meet President Ramnath Kovind. Anupam Mishra, AI News, Delhi.
Minister for Commerce and Industry Suresh Prabhu and South Korean Minister for Trade Kim Hyun-chong today signed agreements in New Delhi to boost bilateral trade. Later, speaking to media, Mr. Prabhu said trade and commerce will play their own role in taking bilateral relations between the two countries forward.
We are going to take this relationship to a new level. The trade and commerce will have to play their own role to promote this relationship. That's what we are trying to do. We had a very fruitful and very forward-looking discussion. Some items have been agreed, some will be work in progress, but we are definitely sure in the direction in which the relationship has to go, and that is only in one direction, that is to take it to the next level.
Mr. Kim Hyun-chong said the first step in keeping with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Make in India policy is being taken today with the visit of Mr. Modi and Mr. Moon to Samsung's manufacturing site. He said the new facility will be producing 10 million units of mobile phones per month by 2020. Human Resource Development Ministry has granted Institution of Eminence status to IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay and IISc Bangalore. HRD Minister Prakash Javadekar in a tweet said this is a landmark decision which grants full autonomy to the institutes. He said the status will facilitate the institutions to grow more rapidly with more skills and quality improvement so that they become world-class institutes. Manipal Academy of Higher Education, BITS Pilani and Geo Institute have been granted Institution of Eminence tag in the private sector. The Institutions of Eminence scheme has been launched with an objective to provide world-class teaching and research facilities to Indian students within the country and enhance general level of education of the country. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh will chair a two-day plenary meeting of the North Eastern Council NEC at Shillong in Meghalaya this afternoon. NEC is a regional planning body of 8 northeastern states. Donor Minister Jitendra Singh, governors and chief ministers of all the northeastern states will take part in the meeting, which is being held for the first time after the Union Cabinet brought NEC under direct control of the Home Ministry. Our correspondent reports during the meeting, presentations and discussions will be held on issues related to the all-round development of the Northeast.
During the meet, Home Minister Rajnath Singh would discuss the development projects with the Chief Ministers and Governors of Northeast states. They will also review various presentations on matters related to all-round development of Northeastern region. The status of NEC-funded project would also come up for discussion at the meet. Mr. Singh would also evaluate security and connectivity matters in the region. Apart from this, some of the major issues pertaining to the Northeastern states will be discussed in the plenary. Sameer Verma for AIR News, Shillong.
The Supreme Court today said all private hospitals in the national capital which were given land on concessional rate must provide free treatment to certain percentage of poor patients. The court said providing treatment to the poor was one of the clauses in the lease deed, due to which land was given to private hospitals at a very cheap price. A bench headed by Justice Arun Mishra said any resistance by the hospitals will lead to cancellation of the lease, and sought periodic report on compliance of its order from the Delhi government. The Apex Court today refused to adjourn tomorrow's proposed hearing by a 5-judge constitution bench on a batch of petitions challenging its verdict that had recriminalized consensual sex between two adults of the same gender. The court refused to defer the hearing after the centre sought more time to file its response on PILs on gay sex. The Supreme Court had in 2013 restored sexual relationship between persons of same gender as a criminal offence. The central government informed the Supreme Court today that live streaming of court proceedings across the country can be undertaken. The Apex Court had on the 3rd of May sought the response of the centre to please seeking live streaming, video recording or transcribing of judicial proceedings in courts. The Apex Court today dismissed a plea challenging the Agra authorities' order debarring non-residents of the city from offering Friday prayers at a mosque in the Taj Mahal complex. The court said the Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world and people can offer their prayers at other mosques also. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The National Company Law Tribunal NCLT today upheld the October 24, 2016 decision of the Tata Sons Board of Directors dismissing its then chairman Cyrus Mistry. The tribunal was hearing a petition filed by Cyrus Mistry challenging his dismissal as chairman of the country's largest conglomerate. The NCLT ruled that the Tata Sons board was competent to remove Mistry as executive chairman as the board members had lost confidence in him. Torrential monsoon rains today lashed Mumbai and its neighbouring areas, flooding streets and rail tracks and disrupting normal life. The downpour, the highest of the season so far in a day, has slowed rail and road traffic, crippling life in the city. More from our correspondent.
There is heavy waterlogging in the central areas of Kurla, Sion and Dadar. State government has declared precautionary holiday for schools and colleges in Mumbai metropolitan region. Many office-goers have also decided to stay at home today. Suburban trains running late by 5 to 15 minutes due to waterlogging on rail track in some places. According to BEST spokesman, BEST buses slightly delayed but no services has been cancelled or suspended. The Meteorological Department has forecast more rains for Mumbai till tomorrow. Nisha Rani, AIR News, Mumbai.
The Uttar Pradesh government has ordered a judicial inquiry into the murder of gangster Prem Prakash Singh alias Munna Bajrangi inside a prison compound in Baghpat jail this morning. 4 officials of the jail have also been suspended. Talking to AIR, Additional Director General of Police Meerut Zone Prashant Kumar said Bajrangi was killed by a rival gang in the jail. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Terming the incident as serious, the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has announced that judicial inquiry will be undertaken into the incident.
जो माफिया था, बहुत सारे मामलों में लिप्त था, लेकिन जेल के अंदर इस प्रकार की घटना एक गंभीर बात है और हम इसकी तह में जाएंगे. जो भी दोषी होगा उसके खिलाफ में ठोस कार्रवाई करेंगे.
Munna Bajrangi was brought from Jhansi jail to Baghpat district jail to present before local court in connection with a extortion case. He was accused of several criminal cases including murder, extortion, kidnapping and loot in different districts of the state. His wife had recently expressed apprehensions about his murder inside the jail. Sunil Shukla, AIR News, Lucknow.
The Assam government has given special emphasis on making tea gardens open defecation free under the Swachh Bharat mission. The chief engineer of the Public Health Engineering Department said people are utilizing household toilets and a keen interest is being seen to maintain cleanliness. He said awareness drives are also being carried out on Swachh Bharat mission. Here is a ground report from our Guwahati correspondent.
Assam, being the largest tea-producing state of the country, is a home of around 800 tea gardens. According to official data, 90 tea gardens have been declared open defecation free as of now. The Assam government has given top priority in making tea areas free from open defecation. Rupen Rajput from Rajawari Tea Estate in Sibsagar district said he is using toilet constructed under Swachh Bharat mission.
मेरा नाम है रुपेन राजपूत। मैं राजाबाड़ी बागान में काम करता हूँ। पहले बाहर जाना पड़ता था, अभी लेटिंग मिल के सुविधा हुआ है, बीमार नहीं होता है और लोगों को भी रात अंधार के लिए सुविधा हो गया है।
Another beneficiary, Dhanuram Gwala from Marigaon district said there is an improvement in his health after he stopped defecating outside.
Earlier, there was no independent toilet facility. We had to go outside even at nights. But with the help of this mission, we have got toilets in our houses and our health is also improving. We are really thankful to the government for the facility.
Various initiatives are being taken by the Public Health Engineering Department and district administrations to make Assam open defecation free by next year. Under it, Kamrup Metro District will plan for Dan community toilets after the success of the campaign at Jorhat District. Manas Patim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore has sanctioned financial assistance of 5 lakh rupees to national-level archer Gohela Boro for her medical treatment. The financial assistance has been given from Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay National Welfare Fund for sportspersons. This is in addition to financial assistance of over 3.37 lakh rupees already provided to her up to January this year. The archer is suffering from systemic lupus erythematosus, combined with other multiple disorders. She hails from village Amguri in Kokrajhar district of Assam. In the Wimbledon Tennis Championships, India's Divid Sharan and his Kiwi teammate Artem Sitak will play for a men's doubles quarter-final berth this evening. The pair will take on the Polish-Israeli team of Marcin Matkowski and Jonathan Ehrlich. Divid is the only Indian left in this third Grand Slam of the season. In the singles, top seed and record 8-time winner Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Serena Williams and Angelique Kerber are among those who will play their pre-quarter-final matches today. The semi-final stage of the FIFA World Cup will begin from tomorrow. In the first semi-final, France will clash with Belgium at St. Petersburg, while in the semi-final on Wednesday, England will face Croatia at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow. The benchmark Sensex rose by 280 points to trade at 35,938 in afternoon trade on firm Asian cues and strengthening of the rupee. The NSE Nifty gained 80 points and it was trading at 10,853 a short while ago. The rupee strengthened by 30 paise to trade at 68 rupees 57 paise against the US dollar at the forex market. The News Services Division of All India Radio in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak Tonight will bring you a discussion on Sashakt Nari Samarth Rashtra. It can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. Listeners can ask questions to the experts sitting in our studio on toll-free number 1800115767. You can also ask questions on telephone number 011-2331-4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and South Korean President Moon Jae-in to inaugurate world's largest mobile phone factory at Noida in Uttar Pradesh this evening. Korean Trade Minister says the visit to the manufacturing site is the first step in the direction of Make in India policy initiative. Status of Institution of Eminence granted to IIT Delhi and Bombay and IISc Bangalore. National Company Law Tribunal upholds Tata Sons 2016 decision of sacking Cyrus Mistry as chairman. Heavy rain lashes Mumbai and its neighbouring areas, disrupting normal life. In Wimbledon, India's Divid Sharan and his Kiwi teammate Artem Sitak to play in pre-quarter-finals of men's doubles this evening, and semi-final stage of the FIFA World Cup begins tomorrow. With that, we end the midday news.